G'day all, this is Kraken81 and this is me on my motorbike. No, I have not fixed her. She is officially a write-off. The damage bill is estimated at $8,000 to repair it, and so I'm looking forward to get some coin back from the insurance company so I can put it towards another bike, which I'm saving for now. Yeah, look, it's actually quite sad looking at the footage now and, you know, just going back pretty much on, or reliving this ride. It was a very short visit to Tasmania, let me just say that. I was supposed to be there for a week. I was there for 3.5 hours of riding, and then I come undone, as you've seen in my last video. I was pushing myself beyond my limits, and there's something for any rider out there. Do not push your limits. I was told more than once to ride my own race, and I said, yep, okay, no worries, no, I will, don't worry about it. And I didn't. I was pushing myself so hard, and I was being so tired, and conditions on the road and stuff were just, they're not for your average rider. That they are amazing roads, but you want to have, well, you want to at least be awake when you're riding on the roads. There were a few occasions there where I'd be going into a corner and there'd be diesel in the middle of the turn, and you'd feel the front tyre give out for a second before gaining traction again. That happened a few times, and I think that was a sign from God himself saying, Kraken, slow your shit down. But did I listen? No, and that's when I came undone. So anyway, going on to the crash itself, there was 4 of us in the group, okay? Now, and even in this footage, you'll see it's scrappy riding. I'm all over the shop. Mainly, there was a lot of rocks on the road. That's my defence. And yeah, there was 4 of us in the group. There were 2 that went ahead. 1 pulled over, so I thought, okay, I'll wait for him to make sure he's alright, you know. So I waited for him, and then I thought to myself, okay, we'll hook in a bit, we'll try and catch up to the other 2 ahead. And we were doing the speed limit through there, and I came to this corner, and I'll put photos up towards the end, this segment of the video, and you will see that you'd actually wonder to yourself, how could you not make that corner? But with the speed I was carrying through it, there was no way I could avoid it. I mean, I knew it was coming. I didn't freak out. I didn't panic. There was nothing like that. I applied my rear brake and not so much the front. I didn't grab a handful of front like a lot of people do. I was pretty gentle on that, but I applied as much rear as I could, and the rear locked up. So I released it and I applied it again, and the rear locked up again, and I'm like, alright, we're gonna go in here. And there was just moss on the sides of the road. You'll see in the photo as well. There's just moss on the other side of the road. So you just, you know, once you hit it, that's kind of game over anyway. So anyway, what happened is I've gone in, the front tyre hit the front steel barrier post, I suppose you'd call it. It flipped the bike around, slammed the rear end under the rail, punctured the rear tyre, and I kind of just rolled. I was relaxed as anything, like a drunk person on a Friday night. I was so relaxed. But yeah, I kind of just rolled along. And then, as you do when you go to get up, actually, when I was going down, all you pretty much see is sky, you know, tarmac, sky, tarmac. But I felt the camera just rip off, and it just skated down the road. So that was, I thought to myself, you know, as the bike had stopped, I thought, gee, I hope that got the footage there, because that's 1 million+ views easy. That's instantly what I thought. I thought, there's some views. But anyway, so yeah, I just kind of tumbled the gear, which you will see here, is it's fine. I have to replace the helmet because that got a couple of scuff marks on it, but once it's been involved in a crash you have to replace it anyway. Hence I don't see the reason for spending $1,000 for a helmet when in one accident you've got to replace it again. So yeah, that's basically it. I just, front tyre hit, caved the front rim in, bike flung around, slammed under the rail, and then I flung it across the other side of the road, and I kind of laid there, and as I was, you know, moving and twitching and everything, I was just making sure everything was still attached. And lucky enough for me, I was pretty much unhurt, no broken bones. I got bruising on the bone, and my left arm did swell up quite a bit, and my right foot, I think the bike at some point landed on it, but I've just sprained it, and even I'm limping a little bit now, but other than that it's not too bad. So I was very lucky, and the guy that witnessed it said it was pretty spectacular. He was actually quite surprised to come back and see that I was actually alive. So yes, I did go out and buy a lottery ticket after that. No, I did not win the lottery. In fact, I think I used up all my luck on that ride. But anyway, I'll cut now to the motorbike gear and the camera as well. I'll show you what happened with the camera and why I didn't capture the footage. We'll say one thing: thank you, Drift HD, you suck. Alrighty guys, I'll just show you my gear now. Just quickly, I'll try and make this as painless as possible, but I know how boring these kind of videos can get. Just grazing here on the left leg. I have grazing, and they do need to be washed, but other than that, they are fine. There's a slight, if I can find it, oh yeah, there it is. A slight burn mark from whatever it was there. Obviously it hit something hot. The jacket, slight grazing along here, and possibly the center line in the road. I'm guessing, I don't know, I can't remember. But other than that, the jacket is fine. Still get a couple of years out of her yet, so saves buying more gear, which is a bit of a blessing. The gloves, nothing wrong at all, other than needing a bit of a wash because they're a bit filthy. They're really not bad at all. I mean, I haven't worn them since the accident, so. But no, they're alright. Nothing wrong with them. The boots, now, this one caught the most impact. Ankle protector had a bit of plastic shaved off it there. They are replaceable, and I think they're about 20 bucks, so I'll get some of them. A bit of scuffing up here, and a toe slider as well. I'll have to replace. But yeah, like 20 bucks, and that's an easy fix, instead of what, 300 and something for a new pair. And the helmet, which sadly has to be replaced. I did like this helmet. I love this helmet, in fact. It was a brilliant bit of kit. But yeah, we've got some grazing along here, and a little bit of grazing along the top there and along the side. But like I said, it's had an impact. It has to be replaced. Now getting to the Drift HD and why it didn't record. I know for a fact I was recording. When it tore off the helmet, I opened the back up, and this little micro SD popped out. So obviously from the impact, the shock of it, it just popped it out. So, and when I had the camera returned to me, it was off. And it took about a minute or so for it to turn on again. So yeah, I wasn't happy. I honestly thought, man, this is a big time, because that's $1 million. It was great crash, and I'm so fortunate to it was a great crash. That's a bit sad, but I was very fortunate to survive it, and thankfully I didn't panic. And that's a tip for anybody, any rider, anywhere in the world. Do not panic in whatever situation you're in. Just try and relax as much as you can if you know it's going to come. So that's basically it. I do want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, the Wolf Creek Man. Who's the Wolf Creek Man? You will hear about him, don't worry about that. That'll be in my next vlog when I get another bike, which hopefully isn't too far away. I'm hoping before Christmas, fingers crossed. And a huge thank you to Geeks of Bones and gang, I'll call them, for helping me out with the bike and
you know, help it get off the road and cover it up with branches. And I had a lot of comments too, why we covered it over. It's because we're all riding and we had no other way of, we had to leave it there to go and figure a way to get it picked up, or someone to pick it up. Anyway, that's another vlog altogether, and I'll get into that again when I get another bike. I am looking, it's just very sad. Alright guys, look after yourselves, and please, please wear your gear all the time. It might do more than save your skin one day. I cannot stress that enough. Anyway guys, I don't know when my next video is. I hope it's not too far away. There might even be a stupid Drift HD camera video coming up. In fact, I might make one. So yeah, that's about it guys, and I'm so sorry that there won't be any videos for a little while, but I'll be on the road as soon as I can. Alright guys, again, take care of yourselves, and please, 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 I beg you all to ride safe. Later.